past day or so. And so I think he's gonna give an overview of it, and then we're going to go through a demonstration of actually, so some of the students are going to give a demonstration of the testing framework for one of the X apps that we've been discussing. So, all right, thanks, Boop.
Thanks, John. Hello, everyone. I am Bouk Marevich from Mississippi State University. I'm associate professor there. How do you like it so far? Great. So today is the last day, unfortunately, but we're going to do some new things today. Specifically, we're going to talk about the testing framework, as Joe mentioned. Before that, I prepared this slide to remind you that this is a community research platform, okay? It's built for the community to enable research. And the community is you. So if you like this and find it useful for your research, become a user and contribute to the project, okay? It's an open source project. Everything is available on GitHub. All documentation is made freely available. And if you do encounter issues, and obviously every software project has issues and bugs, please comment. We have GitHub issues. Use GitHub and GitHub issues to comment what you encountered. Please provide us the reproducible steps so we can reproduce your problem in order to fix it. If you have other thoughts, general discussion about research, development, ORAN, or AI, whatnot, you can use our Google list, Google mailing list. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. And we will archive everything. Obviously, if you use these lists or use the GitHub issues, it will be archived so people encountering same problems can find the solutions there. And if you still have problems or would like to meet us, not once per year on these workshops, but more often, we can have virtual meetings. Or feel free to visit us. We are at Mississippi State, Virginia Tech, GMU, and the Worcester Polytechnic Institute in Boston. Any questions? All right. So this is the main theme now of my short talk, and then Milad and Mohhamedrheza will take over a hands-on session. So it's about our open AI cellular testing framework. We want to test ORAN and 5G-enabled, AI-enabled 6G networks. So I will cover the first part, the introduction of the testing framework. Okay. Cellular network testing is quite important. Industry takes care of it because they need to build compatible products, right? Phone needs to be able to connect to a network, needs to be secure and high performance so that users actually subscribe. So with 3GPP, that standardizes 4G, 5G, 6G, it will standardize 6G. They define functional tests, performance tests, and conformance tests, right? These are wireless signals. They need to conform with the regulations. That's why they're standardized tests that then the test equipment manufacturers implement and they sell you the test equipment, right? For those who build networks or build phones, etc. So the ETSI in Europe has an interesting work item on AI in testing systems and testing AI models. So they developed a general framework about how to use AI for testing and how to test AI models. And you can read it, it's online, it's freely available, what they consider in their framework. If you go to ORAN now, you can see on the bottom figure where ORAN sits in a cellular network, right? It's the RAN, the radio access network, that sits between the UEs and the core, right? So this is the cell towers plus all the baseband processing, all the physical layer processing, all the higher layer processing. It eventually goes to core network, and eventually you can reach other networks like the internet. So ORAN also defines specifications for testing, and they cover functional, performance, service, security, load, and stress tests. It's documented. The ORAN Alliance is a industry consortium, just like 3GPP, and they have their own specifications on how to test ORAN systems. So there is, more precisely, there is an ORAN testing work group. So the ORAN Alliance is developed into, I think, 11 work groups. One of them is on testing. Others are security. Some are on the architecture, etc. Right? So the testing work group defines the overall approach to testing, defines the metrics, the specifications, the requirements, the processes, how to perform the testing, how to verify your solutions. And they also introduce something called Open Testing Integration Centers, OTICs. And they define the criteria how to become one. So if you wanted to become, your institution want to become one, you can apply for it using those criteria. What they don't specify, at least for now, is how to evaluate the AI models used in the ORAN network or in general network intelligence. And this is the focus of our project, our sub-project OAICT. So to remind you again how of the entire architecture, we have on the top, we have the RAN operation support system. Within that, we have the service management orchestration, or SMO. And that hosts the non-real-time rig, which can include some intelligence in the form of RApps. RApps are applications or microservices that implement some algorithms to control or monitor your network. But this is that these RApps operate at low scale at 1 second or 1 minute or above, right? So the cycle is large. They don't operate in real time, not even close to it. But then we have the near real-time rig that's sitting maybe at the edge of the network. It hosts XApps, right? Those are again microservices similar to RApps, but they operate at a time scale between 10 milliseconds and 1 second. So it's near real time. And again, these XApps can monitor your RAN, your network performance, or can instruct the RAN to do something specific. And you see the RAN on the right bottom is disaggregated. We have the RU, the radio unit, we have the distributed unit, and we have the central unit, right? And this is your RAN, and then we have the new thing, the E2 interface, over which we talk to the near real-time rig. And the interfaces are open, as Vijay explained yesterday. So when we think about ORAN enables AI naturally, right? But you don't have to use AI. But we all want to use AI for network control, and that's kind of hot in research. So if you want to do that, what do we need? We need data, right? So we need to collect data to understand the context, understand the operations, and to train our AI models in order to be able to do good decisions, data-driven decisions, right? So how it all works out in ORAN is data collection obviously should come from the RAN, right? If that is what you want to control. And then you train the model. Usually the training is done in a non-real-time rig at the RAP level. And then the RAN control can be done either at the RAP level if it's non-real time, or at the XAP level if it's near real time. No way. I don't know, I'm muted. Am I muted? It looks like I'm muted here. Oh, you have the audio. Fantastic. On my screen says I'm muted. Sorry. So you can hear me online too, right? Oh, good. Thank God we have this. Thank you, guys. Okay, back to this. Now, if you look back at the ORAN architecture on the right, we have the UEs at the bottom, then we have the RAN, the radio access network that's disaggregated, bunch of interfaces. The E2 goes to the near real-time rig, the E2 interface. It's very important, this communication between the near real-time rig and the RAN itself. And then between the near real-time rig and the non-real-time rig, we have the A1 interface. So these two can communicate to share data, right? But the non-real-time rig can also interface directly to the RAN through the O1 interface. So when you think about what I just said before about starting with data collection, you can collect key performance indicators from the RAN through the E2 interface, right? You collect it at a near real-time rig, fine, use the E2 interface. You need it at a non-real-time rig, you can pass it through the E2 and then the A1, or you can directly go through O1. So that data used to train your AI model, whatever, reinforcement learning or deep neural networks, whatever you use. Usually the training happens in the RAP. It happens like over time with the data collected. And then if you want to do near real-time rig control of the RAN, we need to pass this trained model to the near real-time rig to configure our XApp. And then the XApp can interact with the RAN in near real time through E2. Receive data and provide control, for example, right? Okay, so what can we do? We can do whatever we want, I guess, for ORAN. This is just a general table of the different types of AI that are out there: supervised learning, unsupervised learning, reinforcement learning, federated learning, and transfer learning. And there are more, but this is what space ahead. And you can see what different types of things the ORAN can control, can predict traffic, can do load balancing, can look at anomalies to help with the security, right, of your network. And it can affect different layers. We are most interested in the physical and MAC layer. And then these things can be controlled at either a non-real-time rig or a near real-time rig. But higher layers are definitely also possible, and maybe more, maybe will come first in industry. Higher layer control with AI. So the focus of our testing framework, OAIC, is how to evaluate the performance of XApps and RApps in the context of the RAN, in the context of the ORAN, right? Not independently, but in real operation with the RAN, with UEs, with the core network and everything. So as you know, AI models rely on the data and the quantity and quality of the training data that you receive, right? So if you receive some training data, but then the actual data is different, maybe the AI model, the trained AI models won't do their job properly. And this is what we want to test. And we want to automate this. We want to automate testing with OAIC, and we want to implement intelligent testing, where the tester applies also AI to define the tests or execute the tests or change the parameters, etc. So what are the benefits of automated testing in ORAN? Some of the benefits could be increased test coverage. So it allows you to kind of broaden your testing range, right? Across different network scenarios, network services maybe. You can get faster feedback because you can test more rapidly and introduce and execute XApps and RApps and test them rapidly and overnight and automatically, right? You don't need to sit there and look at the tests. Better consistency. So if you have an automated test, it will execute the same way every time, right? Reuse, imagine you have a student doing the test, and then a student goes to an internship and it comes another student, maybe the test will be executed differently, right? So if you do it automated, it will be more consistent, most likely. Reusable, right? Test scripts can be reused for future development, future XApps, etc., saving time and effort. In software, we always reuse and evolve. And then, of course, continuous integration, continuous deployment, CI/CD, which we already do with OAIC. We have a test script to check everything before we accept contributions. But using this automation and integrating it with a testing framework is kind of straightforward. So how about AI? It's kind of natural to think that in the future, AI will be used more and more, right, for various things, including testing. AI can enhance your accuracy. It can maybe test things that you wouldn't consider testing. It can create test cases that a human wouldn't necessarily consider. And maybe something happens and you think, oh, it's not stable, right? I need to work on this. It can save time and costs. Once you develop this testing framework, the testing can be done automated, so you don't need human resources so much. It can scale. We can start with a simple network topology in our lab, right? With one USRP as a network, the RAN, and one for the UE. But we can scale this easily. And we can continuously improve, right? If we work on testing, and it's not just us working on testing, obviously, the entire industry is working on testing. And maybe you heard NTIA has a test program now, big program that came out of the US CHIPS Act, right? So everybody needs testing, and when something is new, we need to do a lot of testing, like confidence into the new system, which is ORAN. Now, given all that introduction, we defined some OAIC requirements. We want to have a software-defined testing. We want to make it modular, customizable, right, extensible. Of course, everything is open source. If we introduce new interfaces, they will be openly available. We will share our test configuration files so you can reproduce them. And we want to support automated and AI-enhanced testing. And eventually, we obviously also need to generate data or collect data. So we need to think about that, how this testing framework can help with that. So this is the framework. We have the OAIC server on the left. It handles the tests. It defines the tests and handles the test scripts and saves the data, right? And then we have the actual actors, OAIC actors that executes the tests. It can be one or multiple actors. And those actors interface with the radio access network under test. You see this on the bottom, AI-controlled radio access network under test, which is our OAIC that we've been talking about yesterday and this morning. So this project is about hardware in the loop with software radios, but we also allow simulation mode so we can do more things and quicker things. To give you a little bit more details, the main functions of the server, OAIC server, provides you a graphical user interface that will be demonstrated shortly, that visualizes the data and provides you buttons to click and run. It manages all the actors involved. It can load the test scripts and check the integrity, monitor test scripts, the running status, etc. Then collects all the data from the actors and stores it. The actors, they actually manage a testing environment, like the Gnode B, EPC, UE, etc. And they handle the maintenance. They execute the test actions according to the test scripts. They interface with the RAN, with the unit under test, which is the RAN. And they also may use AI libraries to do so. And then they collect data and generate the report for the servers. Visually, it looks like this: one server, one or multiple actors. The server sets up the test environment and sends the configuration to the actors. They run the text actions. For example, they may instruct a UE to do an attach request to the network, right? Or they may instruct a UE to generate traffic or request resources from network, etc. And then once the test is completed or tests are completed, then we return test results to the server. Okay, so we have released version 1.0 of OAIC, of OAICC and OAICT. It's all on GitHub on the same repo. So far, what we do is we automate the start of the SRS run, C node B and G node B, and set up the testing environment. We start the UEs and they start requesting attachment, or we tell them to detach, right? And we can generate traffic as you've seen yesterday via ping and iPerf. And we have a GUI that you will see shortly that visualizes what's going on in the RAN. You can also start the test, load the test scripts, etc. In future releases, we will have AI-enhanced test methods. And if you want to participate, we would like to work with you. So just to give you a snapshot, what we think we can, what we can do, what we're working on is there are lots of things with when you have a RAN on the right side here, AI-based RAN that has AI X apps or AI R apps, right? This is our OAICC part of the project. Now, so many things can go wrong if the trained AI model gets unexpected data, right? You know there's an image classification, right? If the image is a little bit noisy, the classifier might not work anymore. So the radio signals, similarly, right? If you disturb the radio signals, maybe the X app does wrong decisions, whatever it does, right? Slicing or scheduling or whatever the X app, load balancing, whatever they do, whatever the X app or R app does in the ORAN system, may configure the network inefficiently if the data changes. So we want to look at, do a sensitivity analysis, right? What if the change network parameters slightly? Does the ORAN framework still work properly and stably or not? Another thing, popular testing method is AI fuzzing. So this helps us to dynamically generate tests and help us explore a large input space and understand and maybe look at corner cases and identify problems with the RAN when certain data is created. Thank you. That's all I have. Milad, you want to do? Now we're going to do the hands-on part until noon.
Hello, thank you for joining us today for OAICT part. My name is Milad from WPI Boston, and today I'm going to introduce our OAICT part, which is the testing framework for ORAN. This is our GUI or GUI for OAICT, as can be seen here. It's a interface consists of some element like a list of the actors, a scripts part, and the list of the test has been done, and the performance monitoring. The aim of this project is that the testing every AI algorithm or AI approach that you impose in X app, and you want to get the result from the ORAN. And with this GUI, you can control the test. And as maybe you know that, for instance, if you create a one X app and putting some ML or classification or something like that in your X app, you need to get the result, and multiple tests need to be done. OAICT also planning to designing the AI fuzzing test for the dynamic test generation, for instance, for the large input space, for example, for the testing the signals, or the X app, which has involved the attacks or security point of view. And we are aiming to testing the AI fuzzing, adding this feature also to the OAIC. It's a lag. Oh, it's lag. Yeah. It seems to me that it's lag. Oh. It's disconnected. Something happened here.
You need to share your screen.
We share. I don't really share. Meeting disconnected. Oh, we disconnected from the meeting. Sorry.
So you're presenting as Milad?
Yeah.
I still see you in the meeting.
Oh, we cannot join the meeting now. It is connected from meeting. Seems to me that.
You have to rejoin.
Yeah.
You want to close? Oh, to the web. Do it to the web.
Something happened here. We're disconnected from the meeting.
Try refreshing, reloading the page. Which meeting is that? Can you show me the link again?
Yeah. These two.
If you I can remove you and you can rejoin.
Yeah.
Let me remove.
Can I connect that?
Open the.
I don't know.
You don't want to join to that.
That's the
Yeah. This is happening. Okay, let's see.
Don't want to try the app, the Zoom app.
Let me check that because once they didn't use that one.
Yeah, just
See?
You have it on the
yeah. Go back to your Outlook. Yes.
That's cool.
Well, I think. Yeah. Just update. Yep. Yeah, I just updated. I'm not sure why the.
Why does it happen? Because
Yeah, you were just on, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Mohhamedrheza, are you connected?
I'm back.
yeah, you are there.
Yeah. Okay, sorry, we're inconvenience. Something happened in my laptop. Okay. In OAIC, in current release, we are trying to collect all KPI which has generated in the RAM part and transferring the KPIs to the TestXApp, and TestXApp sending this KPI to the OAIC. So with this solution, you can test everything in ORAN and get the result in, I mean that from the KPI perspective directly from the OICT GUI. For using the OICT, you need to have everything's up. I mean that the all OIC part which has installed yesterday, you have to bring it up again, like SRS UE, B, SRS EPC, and adding the attaching the UE to the network, and all the things should be established again. For the OICT, we have the release plan, and currently we are in the version 1. And for the upcoming release, we are aiming to adding some fuzzy method, and also implement the multitasking in the OICT. Now we are going to hands-on session, and just ready to do that now. We can test it together, how to use the OICT, and doing one test on the Aura. For this part, for the hands-on session, you need to download the OICT, and also understanding the test case scenario, which is so simple now. We just considering the simple test scenario like IPREF or ping the network to pushing some traffic, and getting the KPI result from the Aura. For better understanding the result from the terminal, because you have already on the terminal, you need to install the Tmux, and just we put this cheat sheet for you, because maybe some of you not familiar with that one. It's just a small application on Linux. You can install it and switch between the multiple terminal, because you need to have at least 7 terminal for each component, like SRS, like UE, pushing the traffic and everything. So these are useful things for managing all terminal in the one monitor.
So do I need a Tmux, or I can use my virtual machine?
Yeah, exactly. You can use that. And now Mohhamedrheza introduce the quick installation and the solution which has considering for the 2-day session, because we are in the taut time now, and maybe installing again from the scratch is take a time. So we implement one solution for that for the 2-day session, and Mohhamedrheza is ready to introduce that one.
Okay, I think all of you have these slides here.
I sent this model. Did you get some OAIC? Something like that.
Just open it. It's a slide because we need to follow together.
Good. Minimize this. Okay, minimize. How can I change between?
Now change it. We should just now we can press. No?
Yeah.
Just because if you want to show that.
Can you please give us about 5 minutes or so?
For sure.
Yeah.
Because some people
Yeah, for sure.
have not got it. So I will
Yeah.
listen.
Okay, for sure.
Very, very easy. Yeah. First thing I see is
I want to make it bigger. Make it bigger.
announce on the question for you, Milad.
Yeah, imagine that you make one except for instance, for resource allocation, for optimization scenario, energy efficiency, or something like that. Before, as you know, that implement configuration in this project is somehow complex because you need to keep everything up. So the testing is necessary. I mean that you need something the test script to deter the damage the configuration in the down layers. So
Let me explain on that. It's outside framework. It's a different software with gendered test cases to test how good your XApp is working.
The metrics are getting registered from the RAM or from the
From the RAM. Yeah, so it's just gender test cases, but you're still testing the RAM under test. Whether it could be your XApp, your entire 5G network, or it could just be the ORAN. It's up to you what you're testing. So in this case, we're testing a particular XApp. Okay. Yeah, so it's a different software which is generating or automating the testing. Okay.
So for every extra, you have to generate your own.
So it's one framework. Now you can use that framework for one framework. When you're in business, right, you have to develop cases, you have to develop actors, how many actors you need, right? You need one actor, you need n number of actors.
So the actors are basically the benefit.
It could be a UV, or it could be a different software.
So I see that you have internet connection from the actors into your OAIC server.
Yeah, OAIC server. Sorry, I'm not sure about yourself, but so there are three parts, right? One is OAIC server, who generates the test cases, who manages all that. Actors are the little modules, right? Who literally does the job. And then what are you testing? That is the third part. It could be simulated RAN, it could be the real RAN, right? Based on the hardware. And then even within the RAN, what exactly you are testing? Are you testing XApp? Are you testing the ML model within the XApp? Or are you testing the entire RAN? So, makes sense? Okay. Once you install it, hopefully it will work here when you implement.
So did you ever try for commercial use?
Not as a product. No. Yeah, it's all radio software.
And
Yeah, with the SRS. Yeah, that's why you need 7 terminals with SRS UV operational, with sending some traffic, the base station, the EPC, all of it. So this is all based on SRS. Any other questions?
Does anyone need more time, or can we start? Who needs more time? We are ready? Okay, perfect. Yeah, so what's slide number 37 perhaps?
37. Yeah.
37?
Yeah. So at the beginning, I should say that since it's a huge actually installation, you need to actually upgrade your VMs. Okay. Okay. For this purpose, we have used the actually we created a virtual machine on our Google Cloud. So we set up for 16 core processors and 64 gigabit of RAM. So I suggest if you are using VM on your laptop, please reset a bit and set it with the maximum capacity. Since actually we are going to use a kind of bash script files to make it easier for installation and avoid doing it step by step.
Just be noted that if because we having the time for the implementing everything from the scratch, so we are designing the script, bash script, to install everything in the, for instance, the forest script, just for a script. So this is the reason that we are moving to the Google Cloud for this session, and also our requirement has increased because it's a complex push. So That is the reason that we are use the GUI cloud with this requirement. But you can use that in your VM with the minimum requirement, and it doesn't be a problem for it. But for this session, maybe it takes time in between to push all the scripts in your virtual machine. Just considering this fact.
So what folder should we use? So we have OAIC folder in our virtual machine.
No.
Is that good enough, or are we?
No. I assume actually you don't have anything on your VM. If you have the OAIC, if you have the SRS run and the KPI mount, it's okay. You can escape the 3 first steps and we can start from. It's disconnected. Okay. The first 3 steps install everything: the rig, the SRS run, and the KPI mount again.
But remember our KPI one for several of us. We don't work.
Not working. It's a bash script. You are not actually. It will do it automatically for you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's so handy to use. Just running the scripts, just that one, without any configuration. Just running the scripts.
So we just start running the script.
Exactly.
Okay.
Just let me.
So let me can explain, right? This script installs everything for you, okay? We did this OAIC installation yesterday, KPI more step by step. The idea was to get you be informed about what's going on. Today we are doing it in more automatic way. So if you don't need to understand all the steps, just know that script that you have to do with that. Including the KPI.
So on virtual machine, I just start following the command.
Yeah. But please upgrade if you can. Upgrade your virtual machine. You need more RAM. Just if you can, you can upgrade your machine. Is better. I mean, we disconnect.
Not connected again.
So should we start or should we wait for you to follow?
No, you can start. You can git clone. Yeah, the
Start
first.
following the steps on 37.
I think it's better to just git clone the first.
Right.
Yeah.
Is anyone having difficulty doing that? Simply they have
You have to be in a separate folder.
No, just on your home. Git clone it. Just there is one line of git.
So it's a git, not a git command. So
Oh,
yeah.
can you write it again? Git clone. Write git clone.
Yeah. This is at the home.
Yes.
What? Yeah, it's better to be in your home. Or you can put it in your root if you want. Okay. ये वो चलो कौन
So how do you figure that out? Okay.
So you have to copy the link. You don't have to copying from directly from the presentation.
So there is a font related problem. So in your terminal, type git clone and then copy the website link from the part 1 file. If you copy git clone and the website link, it will not work. There is a font problem. So by your hands, type git and then clone. Then only copy the website from the git clone command. If anything is unclear, please raise your hand. We are all here to help. So after git clone, we wait for you. Is that right?
Yeah,
Okay.
you have it now. You have the
Yes.
main file on your
The git
laptop.
clone is that.
Okay.
All you guys hit below the folder. Does anybody have a problem? Okay. Can go ahead.
So for the first step, you should copy the rig installation sh file from the main folder that you have already git clone it to the home again. I will do that for you, and you can follow me. This. Yeah.
So it looks like I'm your guinea pig. I face every single problem that may exist.
Yeah.
So as soon as I type the command, it says no such file. Or
Ah,
data.
you should go to the main file. You should go to the main file repo, and then copy it.
So there I can copy this. I think.
Go to the folder and then copy it. Sorry. You are okay? No? You copied that? You copied?
He said I should.
Maybe. I think it's better to type it by yourself. Ah, okay. Okay. Thank you.
Does anybody have a problem with the below, or want we just start it?
Is the copy command cp is copy dash r is without replace, and this file to this folder.
And you need to tell, go to that directory.
Ah, yeah. I already do, yeah. And then you should go back here. I should put it here. Yeah.
I know the less than is okay, but just maybe
Okay. We disconnected again.
So we go back to the main directory.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, CD.
I think Milad disconnected again.
We can see. Yeah, we can see your screen.
But I'm changing something.
Yeah, we are good.
You're good?
Zoom can, I can see other people. Can see. So right now, we are at that stage, copy that link installation, .sh. Okay, does anyone have a problem? Very, looks like we are good.
Good. Good. Link good.
Yeah, because their screen is stopped sharing.
Application option. Application account. Okay. Yeah, yeah. Okay, can go to the next. Okay. And توی از اونا بپرس که everybody install کردن.
Just a question. After moving the charge, you need to use the CH mode. Follow this line.
So, Milad, those who are online cannot hear. So
Yeah. No, I will. But please ask if anybody has done or not. Okay.
All down this common. CH mode.
You have done the CH mode. You
Not
changed the
really
mode.
working.
Okay.
Just wait for just you need to change the permission by the CH mode, and after that, we are going to run the first execute. It's okay. Okay.
Everybody's okay? So just run the rig installation.
As I received the question about the minimum requirement for running the scripts, the 16 GB of RAM is okay, but it takes some time. So you should just waiting for the running, just that one.
اوکی نیست. نگو اوکیه. بگو نیازه. افتیت نیازه ولی مبلغ زیاد نیست. یارو گفت آقا اوکیش.
Anytime there is an issue, please raise your hand.
Kötü ıspan şeydi çok mu? Onun için.
So Mohhamedrheza, approximately how many minutes we expect for that reinstallation?
It's based on your machine actually.
Approximately 10 minutes, 30 minutes.
No, I think 15.
Okay.
Yeah. Zaten önce takip koyunca requirement bilmiyorum. Bilmiyorum ne görüyorsun ki şu anda böyle zaman mesajı falan sivri kuru okey. Yani just ask students if all of them are okay. Okay. Okay.
I want to just ask a question. How you follow this and fluorescence line now?
Okay. It's going like this. First, it's going to install the rig, and your pods are going to be okay. And then it's going to create each pod, the Helm chart, actually the influx DB, everything. So you can see the processes. You have done all of these steps yesterday, but you can see and follow everything through this bash script file.
It is asking you.
Yeah, you should be, yeah.
Should say yes, right?
Yes, yeah.
You will receive the question about the continue, just you know that.
This is the Docker step. It's going to push everything in Docker Hub and then build it.
So if you're just waiting for it to get installed, please vote. Okay, using that thing. Voting is goes by noon. Okay. If you haven't already, so do not vote twice, just once. Okay.
So you have to delete it before that 11:30 or just because doing it at that.
No, we don't.
No?
It's automated. It's doing all.
Okay.
Yeah. It's fully transparent. Just based on the response. Yeah, I know, like,
It's okay. No. No, era. Don't touch any. I'm coming down with this. Down with this. Group language going to should be suitable here. Better to go. Yeah. Keep on this system. Implementation channel. Destination. Niyazım lazım. İşte bu. Okay. Okay. They had something on the laptop. There we go. Look.
Only one. 25. I get it.
So we are at Greek installation, right?
Yeah, you're finished.
Yeah,
Because you had the Docker on your laptop. You did it yesterday. Yeah.
Okay, that's good.
And then you just basically choose
So the completed is the other figure.
so that
Yes,
is
one of the so this is the Greek has been
Okay. If it's finished, please check your pods with this command: sudo kubectl get pods -a. My E2 term is not okay. What is happening?
Need to, the feature term is not running.
PLT.
Yeah, it's 0 out of 1 on this.
Yeah.
And wait
Is it okay? Yeah. I'm all finished. Shift over. No, it's okay. Okay. For the next step, it's again we should copy the SRS run deployment bash script to the OAIC folder. It's very important to copy it on the OAIC folder.
Not running just copy the OS. Just follow the
So you should go to the main file repo and then copy from here.
just be noted, it's so important to move the SRS scripts out of that because we put implementing Netflix. So if directory is not correct, maybe you face issue.
Just put it on OAIC folder. And then change the mode. After stage mode, you're okay to run it.
You received the prompt about the continuous business plan. Everybody follow that script now? You are followed? Right? Does anybody have an issue? Just raise a hand.
Ask Josh. No, it's without replacement or something like that.
He said go to the main. So, Mohhamedrheza.
Yeah.
So, he said go back to the main file record.
You should go to the main, no, from the OAIC. You copy it inside the OAIC and then change mode, CH mode, and then run it inside the OAIC
So
folder.
after CH mode, I need to go to OAIC.
No, for the CH mode also you should go to the OAIC
Because
because you copy your file inside the OAIC folder. Yeah.
Could not get to the.
Yeah.
So there is an error to say for the SRS run big one.
Uh-huh.
Could not unlock the.
I think you had.
So control C actually. I did in the mail. Not something. In the way
Okay, so okay, hang on. Yes. Are following the SLS process now? Yeah. Yes. The number of active users. It looks like it. Oh, you have two users. Yeah, it looks like it's. Oh, it says, yeah, bro. It's actually ready. The only thing, like, it prints in order of, in the indication. It's pretty it's like it prints the indication message and there's content and stuff in parts. So, showing the scale. It is negative one that there, but it does say you can. Are you able to go like it's being done? Because it might be that you're getting separated indications. But I'm trying to whereas most of them.
Because it is running, right? While it is running.
Oh, it's just whatever. It looks like it's still. And just also, there's a lot of extra data. So, yeah, but.
And this is the time to do that.
Yes.
Because it is running, right? People are installing.
Yes, it has to go.
Okay.
So you know.
Right now we are running SRSN deploy. So you should be at that stage. Raise your hand if you need help. Or if you are running into a problem. Yeah, SRSN deploy.
I'll be right back in a second. I'm gonna actually look at the post first.
Josh, come and join us. You are support. No, I need to see you here. I will be more. Yeah.
Yeah, actually, me too. Yeah, no, it's for you.
So it was giving that error, and then it just retried by itself.
Yeah, it says enter, push enter. Then when you push the enter, it goes continue that. Because you know you had something on your system, you built everything yesterday. It's better to do everything on a new VM. Yeah, because it's going to do everything from the beginning, and it's a kind of overwriting something. Maybe you face with some problem.
Yeah, but we don't tell people to remove, and I do not even know how to remove.
Yeah, because it
I
takes a lot of
exited the
time.
VM.
Yeah, but maybe everybody should install the VM or something. نه اینا دکتر من این دیدم نوشتیشن رو تمام که داکرشون دیگه ساخته شد داکر یه بار ساخته میشه میگه اولی خیلی ایشون اولی نشد مثلا کاش که ما دومه رو حذفش میکردیم یه چیزی مثلا ولی این دانه خدا نخود شد اون چراشون میمونه انگار بگم میره و همین خیلی
Okay. Okay. Thank you. Yeah. So it's a
it's okay. Yeah. No, you can type it here for yeah, it's mommy. Sometimes it gets weird. Oh, yes. Sometimes for the Google Cloud sessions, when you don't have any activity, suspend and you close the access. Yeah, this is keep on installing. Yeah. Oh. Very waiting. After that, it's okay. This is the new one. Yeah, so I don't know. That's why I didn't know this. Raise that. So
So
Yeah, it's finished. Okay, after finishing this part, it's good to run the UE, Inode B, and the EPC. I put all of them in the next slide. But here I have to use Tmax, but when you have virtual machine, you can open different tabs and try it.
Just a question, are you finished the plant part installation? Yeah. Okay.
Who is still deploying SNS? No. I think we are.
So you can, I'm seeing a lot of data. And every time then you use like there's yes. And there's a good example you also have to make it so you said so
So if a file exists, then it's okay. You even I have.
Oh yeah, it's okay. Yeah.
Exactly.
So I have two UEs, UE1, UE2, that's one.
Exactly.
You can delete one, but it's okay.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, find the So you're saying, so you said if you want to get
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah. But it's not, or well, you don't use the like you don't have that user interface. Yeah. They don't technically but I do.
I think because of the previous yes. So minus AS something.
Yeah. And this was yeah, I think a picture it's also or yeah, I think you look at you can see what it looks like and you know
These two I should be. Because he told me the story.
for what you want.
Exit, right? Okay, no.
So
problem.
this I thought that just like the instructions so there. It's true. Like since we don't use the we lost it at like
Yeah. I'm trying to reconnect. Link
well, for the interface, yeah, SRS brand. So just changes. Yeah, and then have somewhere in the, if you need to write the file somewhere.
For the EMB, you should care about your rig should be established. I will show you here. You run the EPC.
EPC.
So you should go to a new tab. Yeah. So for SRS EMB, you should get the rig established. It's very important. Yeah.
Yeah.
And now, in the new one, what would you like to do? Listening on you. Did you follow all of this? And this. And Mohhamedrheza.
I did a run about the software and the receiver socket protocol.
Oh, let's ask Josh. I will ask to help. Okay, if everything is running for you, you should go to the KPI mode. Josh, here's a question.
Everybody fine with?
So for the KPI one also you should follow the actually the same steps. You should copy it into the OAIC and change mode and running.
Okay, let me see this.
Yes. So now we have
Yes, in the new terminology. Doesn't matter. Unexpected and they started using yes,
Oh, okay. Okay, okay.
no, I think yeah. I have to feel
Hı. İngiliz olur. O zaman okur. Again, evet. Bir soru konusunda.
Guys, are you running the KPM on the script? Yeah. So, you follow up? Okay.
So right now we should be installing SRS and what is the work?
No, it's KPM on.
KPM on. We are going to
Oh, you already moved to KPM.
Yeah, okay. Okay.
Great.
Yeah.
You run the init B? Yes.
I'm running right now.
Ah, okay. It's okay?
Yeah, there are some problems, but now it is installed. So it is waiting for So I don't need to do anything with the UV, right?
Yes, yeah. Not now, after
Not now,
establish.
Yeah, after this is the
But I installed the KPM on. Right.
Oh. Yeah, yours is running.
Yeah. If or here,
Guys, just considering that one UV is enough. If you face a problem with the second UV because of something happening in your laptop, but with the yesterday configuration, just ignore it. Just one UV is enough.
you can also delete it if you want. Instead of add, you can say instead of add command, they can use delete. Yeah.
Then there UV.
No. There is a command for adding. Just replace the add with the.
At this time, you should have at least UE1 and SRS EPC. UE1 at least. Okay? SRS EPC. Who does not have those two? Who does not have UE1 and SRS EPC? No, EPC. Not the EM. You need EPC. Okay. So looks like EPC as versus UI. Okay. So the next step is SRS E and B. Okay, so that should be currently going on.
No, another. No, in general, I think it's one.
Okay.
Everybody fine with that? Is there any problem?
I think there is a question.
No.
I want to install the OAIC set. If everybody is okay, can I ask them if we can go to the next?
Yeah.
No, just one.
So the EMB command is for one.
Yeah, the EMB command is for one. Yeah.
Is everybody good? He's still waiting for issue setup.
Okay. Telegram pivot yazışı sorduğum için de var okey. Benim Nexus'ta. Geçen sene bu acım var. We can move to the next session. Oh.
Dr. Trevally still trying to get his other people.
Oh.
Okay, how many people are still waiting for SLS ELV to be done? About 4 or 5 people.
Okay.
Okay, who needs help with that? So who needs help with that?
You are okay?
So you said yes,
You are okay?
teacher.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good. I should change the IP. Oh, don't change. And suddenly. I'm going to deploy OAIC because I need to get, yeah.
Scroll back and show him the command you're in.
Yeah, okay. I think he has some questions.
I don't think because you're we download the budget.
Yeah, you're. Yeah. We are caring about that. همه که بهمون نصف کنم بعد بیان اینجا دیگه ما اینو زدم بپرس دیگه من تو جاش گفتم فقط بپرس بازم هی بپرس بگو که بهمون آره بعد که بهمون آنه تموم کنم آره ولی بود تو بپرس
All guys now running the KPM chip. Only that. Is there a problem?
There's one or two still. Maybe you can move on and I'll help them.
Okay, thank you. So we are going to next step.
من زدم رفت خب ببینیم بذاری چند دقیقه واسه این وقت کارشون درست
Only one, right?
شد in just 5 or 10 minutes. In just 5 or 10 minutes.
10 minutes more.
Yeah. I don't know. This way. یه سوال دیگه بکنم که بریم OAIC رو هم حالت قبلی یه سوال دیگه بکنم که بریم این پرابلم داره Okay, after KPM on, please do the same process for the OAIC deployment. Again, copy the file into OAIC, change the mode, ch mode, and then just execute it.
We are in the last step now. Do same things like other steps, just that.
Just like the KPM on. At the end, it should show you that we have 2 XFs running. One is SC3, is our sample corrector, and the KPM on.
Guys, we noted that after running the basic subscript, you will see this result. It is about the 2 running exams. SC3 and KPM on. Guys, you are following the classes fit now? Just a question. Are you all now in the classes fit?
So are you using a 5G GNB or 4G LTE?
4G.
4G.
Yeah. Yeah, we are okay. Just waiting for other, because they have installed something yesterday. It's going to override.
Yeah.
Some of them have got some problems.
By the way, if you want to change the contrast for that,
Oh,
if you hit escape,
yeah.
and then colon SE. Oh no! Edit. Open Vim.
Open it.
It's just hard to see on this.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, edit the file.
Yes.
Okay,
Maybe couple of
Oh, yeah. Thank you. Yeah.
I didn't get nobody got.
It doesn't need your
So really the reconciliation and then that worked fine. And then I rebooted after the fire. And then I ran the employees. And then I started deploying
OAICT the SC deploy script and OAICT deploy SH script. That is the same. Because they are two different scripts.
Sorry, what is
See, like if you check the slides, can I show you something? So okay, this is where you are now.
Yeah.
So this is
where is it deployed?
okay, this is where we are
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
Okay, so I should just be here.
Yeah.
Because I just run this now.
Okay, so
Yeah. So I'm saying this is where I should be now.
yeah.
Oh, okay. Because there's like if you go down in the other folders, in the other slides, you see there's a deploy OAICT.sh. It's different from this.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
So I did this.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, good point. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. Okay.
Exactly.
Okay. So, boy, I should just run this one.
Yes, exactly.
There's no need to run that
Yeah.
one. Oh, okay. So this is what we should just do. This particular one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
The right one is like on this place here. You guys are on under folder. So, like, is there anything I'm meant to run? Like all this now? Are we meant to be here right now?
Yeah, because now after that we get some results from the OAICT,
Yeah.
and we are going to keep the IP and change the IP for the test itself. And
Okay.
running the GUI.
Okay, so what my question now is, am I meant to like you know you said we are here now. So after doing all this, I should change to this directory, or I should just wait.
Just wait, because we need to have check the logs
Okay,
in the previous. Scroll up and keep the IP. Because of just keep it the terminal, because after the typing the many commands, some part of the terminal will eliminate.
okay,
Deleted. I think that it seems to me that it's just 13. Yeah.
yeah,
13 commands will be saved in the terminal.
yeah.
So because of the log has huge, so we just wait to checking the IP from the terminal, and after that going to the next step.
Okay, okay. So right now we are just here.
Yeah, just wait. Yeah.
Just show them.
IP position. Where is the IP now?
Oh, yeah.
No. How we can scroll up? Control B, which is just 1 second. Come here. Sorry.
No, it's true.
Control.
الان کاری نکن اول بپرس که رفتم اگه رفتم شده همه چی چیزی نزدیم نه عوض کردم بگو بالا هم نشون بده اول بگو اون بلاک رو ران کن اینا نه بلاک دیگه تو به کامند بگو بهشون میگی اینجا
Now, if you finish with the last part, that's it. ICTS finished, right? For the project. Still learning. I want to make sure that you are in progress of that. Okay. Oh, okay. Just for your information, the last system deployed a testing stack, and the testing stack would have some results. We
need some result. So don't push other comments to this terminal. If you finish that one, just keep the terminal and push other comments.
But no.
It's okay. Yeah, it's okay. Running that.
Everything is
Yeah, everything. We just we are going now. We are just gonna check the last. Okay. I will tell you.
Yeah, okay. All right.
But don't push this. Just the test staff.
Yeah.
Name has a different. It is the last item.
Okay.
You see SCP paper should be SC3.
It's 3. Okay.
Yeah, that one.
Oh, okay. Wait. Oh, okay.
All these are not what is these are here, these are right. So next is right. Yeah, my base is over there.
It's very easy.
By very easy, by end of tomorrow I will be
I want to go to the next test. Okay. Now, in this step, we are going to check the logs for the testing step. As can be seen here, there's a command line in the website for the checking the logs of the testing step. Just changing the last part. If you can see, the last part is SCP KPI moon. Just delete the KPI moon, and SCP should be changed to SC3. SCP3 is the testing step that deployed by the last scripts. Just that one. If you push this command, you can see the logs which are generated to the testing step. This is the logs has generated by test except. If you push the command.
On the chat.
Yes. Yeah. We will put the command in the chat. Now we are going to connect the GUI to the test step. So we need the IP and port. And if you can see in your log, just looking for this IP server and ADR. This is your IP address and it's the port address. Just save this address for yourself. IP and port. Just put in your notes. Just that.
What we just found. So then
the command is just in your chat.
Oh, I didn't. Yeah, just not that size.
Again, we noted that the previous exam was KPI mode and the test exam is SC3. So now we are going to just check the SC3 log. This is the reason that we share the command, exact command, for the check the log in the chat. Just push the command and following the IP address and port.
Yeah. Is the move. And say these are two XFs, SC3.
These are two XF and that has SC.
Yeah, okay. So you want me to just take the
and connect to and receive information.
What is the point?
I don't know what you know.
Yeah. Yes.
You want to Western?
Mohhamedrheza.
So just one last reminder,
Mohhamedrheza.
please vote for the best poster. We have pretty neck and neck, but this could be a last minute course coming up behind. Last chance to vote before when we adjourn for today.
Yeah, the voting
Actually,
is comment.
Okay, now we are going to run the GUI. Just run the GUI and test the scripts. Everybody follow? Everybody following, guys? Okay. We need to, for running the GUI, we need two libraries. Just install that one. So that we have installed the config browser and get util. Just install two libraries. The website is available now. And also in PowerPoint, yeah, is available. Again, for running the GUI, you need to have the you need to have these libraries. Config parser. Just install it by command. Guys, you can find the exact name of the library in the comment in the OAIC part of the instructions. What's your problem?
I got stuck in
Okay, you are ready to change the IP now? Guys, I just installed, just push the command for you in chat. For installation the libraries. It's the next step. Yeah. Okay, we are going to okay. I just putting the test script address in the chat. Just go this address, and you can see two test scripts. This is the scripts that we are going to run in the KPI mode in the OAIC GUI. In the ORAN folder, in the last directory, you can find the test script which has ended by the ping.json. I will put it for you in chat. I'm not sure how to do that, but okay. If you open it up at the script, you can see the default IP which has assigned it to the EC script, and just we need to replace the IP that is saved in the previous step in the test XApp logs here. As can be seen, I just copy my IP and port. You follow me? Everybody okay? Okay.
There is two things I need to change. This is the one. Another one is IPF, another one is ping. We have two test script in the file, in the folder ORAM.
Just be noted that we have two scripts. One of them is IPref, another one is ping. Just replace IP for both of them. IP and port.
OAIC.
If everybody has this part, we can go ahead and run in the GUI. I just push the command for you in the chat. If you change the IP in your test script, you are ready to run the GUI. I'm going to run the server part of our OAICT.
OAIC.
Yeah, I just put in here, the chat. You can see this address. You can go to this address and find this file, thing, and IP address. Yeah. Ready? Yeah, I got it, and I changed it. Change the IP and port and save it, and go and just running the server, and after the actor. So we need to change the IP address in both files. Exactly. Mohammed as well.
Yeah.
Okay, guys. I'm just running the GUI. Okay. If you run the server command and after that running the actor command, you will see receive this message which has showed that the connection between GUI and test except completed. Okay. Now you can see that one actor attached to the GUI. Here. In the actor list, you can see that the actor now attached. If you are ready, we can go and run the test script. Okay, I'm going to run the scripts. Just load the scripts and test example in the ORAN. And you can find the two scripts that changed the IP in the previous step. Just be noted that you should select the actor and select the test script as well. And start a new test. Enter the name. Okay. Now our test script, which has just a simple script regarding the ping, push the ORAN. And you can see all KPI which has generated in the ORAN, and KPI Moon collected this KPI. And now you can see the KPI here, and you can choose that one and see the performance. Maybe I should adjust the resolution because I'm using the VNC to show you how to how it's work. And but I'm sure that in your VirtualBox you can see the full picture of the GUI. As can be seen here, the graph, it has, the GUI show the graph for you, and you can select the specific KPI and see the graph. In parallel, you can load the another scripts and apply the scripts on the GUI and see the another result. I'm not sure how to reconfigure this the change the resolution for the VNC because I'm now using the VNC in Google Cloud, but I'm sure that you are in the VirtualBox. You can see the full picture of the GUI with the appropriate size. I just testing the ping, or you can testing the IP ref, just because there are two scripts in the ORAN folder. You can change the IP and port for both of them and load it. The script is loaded one each one. Yes.
But I wrote down all this stuff, so it's like a project. Yeah, I wrote down all the stuff you went through afterwards and everything. So I should be able to replicate it again. But it's a network. So I might probably this. So yeah. Yeah, this doesn't work. Because there is, it's not received.
No, they do. Subscribe to the
You good? Okay. Just say that now is okay.
Okay, yeah, go ahead. If you want.
Guys, now we are in the end of this session. Can be seen, we just running the one tester script for you, and you can see the result, and also you can see the KPI, available KPI in this box, and you can choose and find the value or something like that. So with the same way, you can use this framework for testing your X app in the ORAN. And feel free to ask any question. That's it.
Yes, give a round of applause.
All right, thank you very much. So this concludes our first of several OAIC workshops. I think we've learned a lot. This has been actually fantastic hands-on tutorials. Thank you so much for student participation. Obviously, we couldn't do it without our student support. We do have the poster winner. I will say it was very close with 17. The top poster took 17% of the votes. The second place was 15%. So it was very, very neck and neck there. But the winner was Next, a software-defined test bed with integrated optimization, simulation, and experimentation. And I will try my best to read the authors' names. Ajanki Hu, Maxwell McManus, Sabrish Krishnamurthy, Yuping Chi, Zhangyu Guan, Nicholas Masternade, Elizabeth Serena Bentley, and Michael Medley. So thank you very much. And we have a, you want to come over here? I think the camera's this way. We have a certificate of accomplishment.
Thank you. Thank you.
And Amazon gift cards.
Oh, nice.
That you can share with your co-authors.
Yeah, sure.
Go ahead.
Thank you.
Go ahead, yeah.
Thank you very much.
And actually, I have some other ones if you want to distribute them. So I think there's 7 authors. So I can give these to you later. Yeah.
Okay.
That's fine.
Awesome.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you to all our participants who submitted posters. I know that there's been some really good outcomes of this. A lot of people were successful in various efforts of installing the software, running XApps. We've certainly learned a lot from your feedback. I will say that we are always looking for more direct responses. We have provided some ways to get in touch with us. We have a Google group. Obviously, you can go to our GitHub page, openaicellular.org, and missing a couple of things. What else am I missing? Oh, yes. Yes, there is a survey after the workshop. We would like your feedback on how the workshop went, things that went well, didn't go well. We've already learned a lot. I think we're going to have some discussions after this. But if you go to, actually, I can probably just share screen on this. If you go to our website, openaicellular.org, right? So openaicellular.org, and then you click on the workshop and scroll to, is it at the bottom? Yes, post-workshop survey. So if you click on this, form, then that will, then please fill that out. Let us know your response, who you are and what you liked and didn't like about this.
And that helps us out a lot because that will.
We are not taking names and email IDs.
So be honest, I think is what he's trying to say, is be honest about your opinions and things, because we like the constructive feedback. So thank you very much. And I think actually for in-person participants, we'd like to do a group photo outside. For those who are online, what's that? Or up front, that's fine, right? For those who are online, we will share, I think we shared links to yesterday's recording of the Zoom session, and we will do that again for this one as well, and maybe post them on the site. I don't know exactly. So, all right, well, thank you very much.
Please come to the front.